Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to talk about the plans I have for 2025. My first goal has to do with the 25 in 2025 project. I have already posted that video, so if you want to check that out, be my guest. But in that video, I show you 25 makeup items that I want to finish in 2025. My second goal is to lower my inventory. And I will do that by implementing a rule that I had a few years back, and that is the 1 in, 2 out rule, which means that I can only bring in 1 item for every 2 that I finish. And so I think I can lower my inventory quite a lot if I stick to this. And even though I won't have its own update, I will still keep the beauty bank going, and I will only share with you the numbers. And I will do so in a video that I will call the Eyeshadow Bank project pan instead. And that is my next goal. And that is that my upcoming eyeshadow bank will be in the positives by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible. And maybe you're wondering, what is the eyeshadow bank? What is the difference between an eyeshadow bank and like a beauty rehab or like a makeup rehab series? Like, what is the difference? The difference is that in an eyeshadow bank, everything that you do with your eyeshadows are counted. So for example, if you use an eyeshadow 10 times, that's 1 point. If you complete a no pan left behind on a palette, that's another point. If you hit pan or use up a shade, that's another point. So you try to gather those points, and then for every shadow that you bring into your collection, you reduce 10 points. So for example, if I wanted to buy a 10 pan palette, I would have to reduce 100 points because every single shade in there costs 10 points. So in the eyeshadow bank and system, you get a lot of points, but then it also costs a lot of points to actually bring something in, or like bring eyeshadows in, because it's only focused on eyeshadows. And that is what I want to do next year. I want to focus on eyeshadows. That is my main goal, I think, to use my collection. And I will try to implement like an every other day routine, where every other day I try to use as much eyeshadow as possible. So maybe I want to use eyeshadow for blush every other day, as a bronzer every other day, on my lips, in my brows. Like, I want to use as much eyeshadow as possible and hit pan in as many shades as I can. And I want to focus more on that than using all of my products that are meant for that. Let's say I want to use more eyeshadow than bronzers or contours next year. I do still want to finish something within each and every category, so I will be working on some face products and stuff like that, but I have tried to really choose something that I think I can finish fairly soon, like fairly quickly, so that I can focus more on my eyeshadows for the rest of the year, you know? Okay, so what do we have? 24 makeup empties, 1 in, 2 out rule, finish something within each and every category. I don't think I will be able to, like maybe in three categories maybe, but we'll see. Then we also have the eyeshadow bank that I want to be in the positives by the end of the year. And then I also want to photograph 52 different looks. So I want to be more creative. I want to take pictures of the looks that I make and kind of inspire myself that way. So I want 52 looks by the end of the year. That means that I have to make at least 1 kind of noteworthy look a week. Can I do that? I hope so. And the last goal has to do with a lower your inventory idea. And that is, I want to go on a low buy. You know, if I get gifted stuff, I'm okay, but I want to save some money. I want to lower my inventory and all of that. So to help me with that, I have a goal of only making 4 purchases next year. They can be at any time during the year, but preferably, you know, by the second half of the year, because that's when all the good deals happen, and often that is when I get a little bit bored and, you know, want to have new stuff. I mean, by the end of the year, I do have some newer things to work with, and I am so happy with what I have, and I do want to finish a lot of things. And I think 4 purchases is a good number for me, because then I can buy an advent calendar. Maybe I can place an order with Makeup Mecca if I run out of anything. you know, foundations or anything. I mean, I don't think I will run out of anything, but if I do, I want to be able to place a purchase. And when I say purchase, I can buy several things when I make the purchase, but only 4 purchases. So at 4 different companies or something. And then maybe Oden's Eye will release new winter palettes or Christmas palettes as they have for 3 years. I didn't actually buy them this year. I'm not sure that I want them, the new ones that they have now, because it's just reds and pinks and I don't feel like it's not very inspiring. I like the darker version, how it looks, but I don't think I would use it that much. And so far, I'm not buying them this year. If I like the 2 next year, maybe I would buy the whole bundle. We'll see. Maybe I've changed my mind on these. Like, maybe I will love them next year. Who knows? But you know, if they release something really nice during the year or the Christmas palettes or something, I want to be able to buy from them. And maybe if me and my husband goes to Ullared, then I want to buy a few bits and bobs. Like, I think 4 purchases a year is a good number. You know, once for every season or something. I think it will help me to keep my numbers down. Not only because I usually don't buy too much from one company. I would probably buy 1 or 2 advent calendars by the end of next year. And that's where I get most of the stuff in by the end of the year. But I really want to focus on using what I have and focus on not getting stuff in. And my thinking is, if I have a goal of lowering my inventory and that I can only buy 4 times, I can only make 4 purchases, then everything I buy, like, I will think twice before doing it, because then that will take away from the 4 purchases, you know? And I think that will help me as well to not make hasted purchases or purchases that are a little bit unnecessary. I think it will really help me to only buy things that I really, really love and you know, are drawn to. So those were my goals for 2025. Basically, it's about lowering my inventory and it's about playing around much with eyeshadows. And of course, I hope you want to join me on this journey by subscribing and let me know if you think these are good ideas. If you have any other ideas, maybe I should add something, but keep it realistic, guys. I don't think I will be able to do a no buy completely, because I do like getting new things and I do like the advent calendar season. And this is a hobby, and in hobbies, you do want new stuff now and again. So, you know, keep it realistic. But if you have any suggestions on more goals that would be related to this, maybe let me know in the comment section below. And hopefully you enjoyed this video and want to press that like button and maybe come back tomorrow when I have a brand new video. Have a great evening. Bye!